You'll feel it so far. It doesn't seem like Efren's felt it too much, Alan, but I know he's thinking about it.
Well, it's very fortunate for Mika because the 2 and the 3 are tied up. There's the cue ball, and they're tied up, so he's going to probably play a bank shot on the 2. And he's lucky.
Off the 5?
Well, I don't think he really meant to play it that way, but it counts. Shot.
How do you like it?
And he made a great shot right up front. There's a sign of a champion, Mitch, right there.
Man.
Kamusta mga kaibigan? Medyo matagal tayong nawala pero muli tayong nagbabalik para sa isang classic match na naman ng The Magician. Ang papanoorin natin ngayon ay ang final match sa Masters 9-ball tournament na ginanap sa Estados Unidos. Magiging dikitan ng laban na ito mga idol. Ang makakalaban ni Efren sa match na ito ay si Mika Immonen, isa sa pinakamagagaling sa buong mundo. Kilala si Mika Immonen bilang isang Hall of Famer at katulad ni Efren ay nagawaran din siya bilang Player of the Year, kaya hindi magiging biro ang laban na ito. Ang mananalo sa match ay mag-uuwi ng $50,000 at kasama doon ang titulo bilang kampiyon ng torneo. Pero ang tanong, kakayanin ba ng mas batang Immonen ang magic na dala ni Efren sa lamesa? Yan ang aalamin natin. Simulan na natin to mga kaibigan. Ito ang 2001 Masters 9-ball Championship Reyes vs Immonen. 2 sets ng race to 5. Track 1, unang break si Efren. Tignan natin ang diskarte niya dito.
Very well in his semi-final match, and that is breaking the ball and hopefully staying at the table, Alan. And this one is for fifth smart. You do not want to get off to a bad start. Mika Immonen playing extremely well, as is EFREN Reyes.
And he's taking the... There it is. Slow down. Slow down. And that is absolutely perfect,
Wow.
Mitch.
Wow. Right off the bat saying, I've got some speed control. And we saw him do this, as I'm on, 2 sets to nothing. And he played almost flawless. Pattern has been established. He can get toward that 9 ball as he works his way around. Let's see where this winds up. And there is a little bit of a mistake.
Got it in this corner. No, he's not. He's going to play it safe, hitting it down table behind the 8 ball. And bringing the cue ball as so. Excellent shot.
But I'll tell you one thing, he hated having to play that shot right there.
That's for sure happens. See how hard he hits it.
And a tough shot for Mika Immonen to come to the table right off the bat for him. Good hit there.
Great shot. Great shot. Notice how he kept the cue ball down table. Be thin, come back down table. There it is. Here it comes for this 8 ball.
Beautiful. It's like he said, all right, well, I got it a line on 1, but I'm not going to do it again. As he leans over that beautiful Olhausen table, the official table sponsor, the International Challenge of Champions Olhausen, the best in billiards, featuring AccuFast cushions, and EFREN Reyes of Manila in the Philippines on the board first. One of these 2 players will walk away with $50,000.
Ang gandang simula kay Efren ng unang rack.
It's an awful lonely way the other side, I can tell you that.
Rack 2.
It's real nice.
Walang hulog sa break ni Immonen. Tignan natin ang diskarte ni
I
Efren.
will read to you as the match goes on that has to do with just that, and it's interesting.
Efren has a nice shot on the 1 ball. It's a long shot, but it's a shot he figures to pocket. And he missed it, and he might have gotten lucky. No. Yes, he did.
Yo.
And that counts. That counts. Well, you won't see him miss too often, but when he...
Trivia nga pala mga idol. Sa taong 2001 ay nag-uwi ng 3 medalya sa SEA Games si EFREN Reyes para sa ating bansa. 2 silver at 1 bronze. Ibang klase at isang karangalan talaga ang The Magician para sa Pilipinas.
Kind of a thin cut shot on the 4. He's going to bring the cue ball 2 rails back into the center of the table. Now he decided to hit it hard and come all the way around the table. Now, be careful because this might be a little too hard. No?
Well, just when you think he's lost a little bit of it, then he just goes and does that.
Well, you know what's interesting? The Filipinos have brought over, the Philippine players have brought over a new style of playing 9 ball. And it's a very smart style. If you want to learn the game, watch Philippine players play.
You'll see that a lot in this match with EFREN Reyes. Right-handed, left-handed, he seems completely comfortable. He chalks up that cue. We want to thank Viking, the official cue sponsor of the International Challenge of Champions. Take your best shot with Viking. As he drifts down for the 8 and the 9, this would be the first 2 racks and off to a very quick start for Mr. Reyes. Thing is, Mika Immonen didn't make a ball on the break. You do not get that many chances. And if EFREN is on and he's making a couple balls on the break, it could be a long night for Mika and a short night.
Kay EFREN ang rack 2, 2-0 na ang score.
Now set number 1 here at the International Challenge of Champions. $1,000 and the pressure
Rack 3,
right now.
hulog ang uno sa break ni EFREN.
Is starting to mount. You'll feel it so far. It doesn't seem like
Cue ball, and they're tied up, so he's going to probably play a bank shot on the 2. And he's lucky.
Off the 5.
Well, I don't think he really meant to play it that way, but it counts.
Sunod-sunod na ang magic ni EFREN sa rack na ito.
He said, all right, I'll take him if I have to.
How are they rolling for another bank shot? He's going to bank the 3-ball cross side.
We'll just show it to you all right now.
Just keeps on happening. It's like a nightmare.
Champions from around the world by defeating Niels Vian, 2001 Netherlands 9-ball champion, and then defeating Xiaolang Feng of Taiwan 2-0 away. Nothing has deterred him so far. He knows how to play for big money, Alan. We've talked about it before. He really rises when there's a lot on the line.
Play pool too. You're going to see a nice 6-ball where he's going to drift the cue ball over to the side rail and play the 7-ball in the same pocket. Excellent cue ball control.
And he's playing well. He's about to go up 3-0 on Mika. If you're Mika, a lot for Mika to really change the momentum.
It's torture, Mitch. You have to sit there and watch your opponent run out. There's nothing you can do about it. But wait, you're okay. In other words, he's used to this.
Certainly, he knows it's the game.
Kay EFREN ang rack 3, 3-0 ang score.
Finds himself very quickly down 3-0 in the first set. To EFREN, too numerous to mention.
Diretso tayo sa rack 5, 3-1 ang score. Tignan natin ang diskarte ni Immonen dito.
International Challenge of Champions, the longest running continuous billiard show in history. There's a reason for it. Great players, $50,000 winner take all prize money. You bet people like watching it.
Oh, Mitch, a big break for Mika because EFREN comes somewhere the area where his hand is right now for the 2-ball. There comes the cue ball back over. Is it too hard? And slow down. Slow down. Oh.
I know he wasn't happy that it drifted that far.
Look at this. Maybe in the side. Oh. But he was playing safe there, Mitch.
Well, sure. Maybe in his mind, this is how he's pumping himself up. But it sure looked like he meant to do it.
Well, there's a nice shot right there.
And what we're talking about is starting to happen, which is it turns a little bit. EFREN doesn't make
match just turned around.
You're down 3-0 and get one back. If he can just finish this rack off, he'd get it back to 2-3, and then he would have the break to try to even the match. So we talk about this all the time. Anything can happen.
Especially with $50,000 on the line. And 2 players that are used to playing for big, it was $50,000, $60,000 first prize. And EFREN also has played for big money, so in tournaments. He'll bring the ball down in this area here for the 8-ball.
And he's liking it right now. Playing great shape. And he's saying, okay, it may be EFREN Reyes, but my name is Mika.
Ang gaganda ng tira ni Immonen sa rack na ito. Sa kanya ang rack 5.
A great matchup in the final, tied at 3 apiece first set.
Punta tayo sa rack 7, break ni EFREN.
The 6-ball gets a kiss off the 1-ball and goes in. A big break for EFREN. Ball in the corner, coming down table and trying to break open the 2-7 maybe. Here it comes. If he hits the 7-ball, he'll be okay probably. And there, what a great shot by EFREN. And that, watch what he does with the cue ball here. He's probably going to double kiss the 7 and try to come. Okay, he ended up going forward with the cue ball, and that's going to be a tough layup.
These are the shots that I like watching him on more than any other. Because when it's a little bit tough, I'm interested to see what he's going to do with it.
Well, he brought the cue ball out, and here comes the 4-ball. Did he hit it too hard? And he's okay.
I think he's all right.
He's okay. I mean,
If it didn't come down that far, he's got the corner pocket.
Did he hit this hard enough? Hit this too easy. Hit it too easy.
Sneak by.
Nope, a little bit hard corner. Oh, he could make it. Oh, he could see it straight in. Wow, Mitch. Now, I couldn't tell he could see that unless he played a little masse.
Yeah, you know what? You see him walking around scratching his head, and you're going, well, he can't make it.
Excellent shot by EFREN Reyes.
That's the beauty of EFREN, though. He just doesn't, he really doesn't tell you a whole lot. Now he's going to have to tell us something, though.
Yeah. Keep an eye on the cue ball here. The cue ball will be behind the 9 ball if he misses it. There. Oh, he let it get away. So, Mika, a big opportunity for Mika. Wow. It's unbelievable. And Mika stands up. He makes it.
I tell you, that was not an easy shot. And it puts Mika Immonen on the hill in the
Buenas, nakuha pa ni Immonen ang rack 7.
Ups and downs, topsy-turvy. These players do know the game. You mentioned they filter in from all over New England.
Rack 8, break ni Immonen. Makuha na kaya niya ang first set? Tignan natin.
The APA in just a second, Alan, and a good break for Mika Immonen, a really powerful one, and he is staking his claim right now.
A super break, but it is down there.
He might try to run into the 3, it almost like he's trying to do.
He's trying to look at, and that was the tricky part of it.
It really was.
Yeah, you're right there. Now it looks like it's impossible. No, it's a great shot.
Dagdag trivia ulit mga idol. Si Immonen din pala ang nag-champion sa 2001 WPA World 9-Ball Championship at noong 2009 naman ay pinarangalan siyang Player of the Year.
Sure, yeah. I was wondering if he would do that.
Once again, you're young likely.
Mika Immonen has done just that. Terry, you have created for people with the founding of the American Pool Players Association a while ago, play every week, get involved in the game. And being able to watch players like this obviously helps too, but being able to play is what you're...
Well, I would say probably one of the greatest membership benefits of being in the American Pool Players, all abilities. So I urge everyone to go to the internet. That's poolplayers.com. And go to the internet.
Ang gandang rack kay Immonen ang first set. 1-0 na ang score.
Everything you need to know about the American Pool Players Association, including how to join. And it's been a pleasure being here with you, Mitch.
Well, we thank you for all your work. Out a lot is very physically...
Nandito na tayo sa second set. 1-0 ang score, lamang si EFREN. Break dito ni Immonen. Tignan natin ang diskarte nila dito.
He has been playing in a big, powerful break, unfortunately, with all the rest of those balls, 3 of them, the cue ball.
3 on the break, and the cue ball is number 4, and EFREN. But the other day, Corey Dool and Mika went to go work out in the spa. I mean, you know, Mika even said...
Saying that didn't happen before?
Well, you know, it does help. It does help your game.
I thought I was going to hear you say the words, in my day.
It does help your pool game. People think you don't have to be in shape to play pool, and you do have to be in excellent shape.
Well, Mika talked about stamina, and you know this, that this particular form, be able to just stay there. And if you look at nothing else, and the way the players' bodies are every time they get over a shot, you need to be in shape.
Without a doubt, Mitch, you're exactly...
All right, EFREN working his way around the table, and what a big, big break for him. Mika scratching. And making 3 balls on the break. It's kind of like you need to write a thank you note after that.
It's like playing 6 ball.
6 left on the table and ball in hand. If you're EFREN Reyes, oh no.
Naku, foul pa si EFREN. Hindi niya nakul ang 9 ball.
The break here from Mika. Wow.
This is the second time that this has happened to EFREN in the last couple of matches. And I'm taking 1 away from EFREN, and I'm going to give it to Mika Immonen. You have to call the 9, even if it's a straight-in shot.
Wow.
That is...
Nakuha pa ni Immonen ang rack 2.
EFREN knew it. 1 in set number 2.
Dito tayo sa rack 4. 2-1 ang score. Makahabol pa kaya si EFREN? Alamin natin.
2 goes in. Oh.
See where he's going to wind up.
Oh, Mitch. Unbelievable. Look at this. 3-9 combination.
Not call it.
He missed it. Wow. What a big break.
Dollar starts taking over. You think you got a chance for 4-9 combination, early end to that rack. And this is what I meant. You can never count anybody out of a set.
Well, what a turn of events, Mitch. I mean, he was yelling in the audience, you know, call it or something, but I think he had already called it. And he's still not out. You know, this is not no, oh, look how he played. You like that shot. He hit the 9 out of the way, so he 7 ball.
Boy, a lot going on right now. And it's what you expect to happen as it gets closer toward the end of this match, one way or the other. It starts getting very interesting when this much money is at stake. And I don't care who you are and how many times you played for big money. Anytime you put 50 grand on the table and say, here it is, something's going to happen. And EFREN again in danger of not calling it.
Wow.
Tabla na ang laban sa score na 2-2.
And so just like that, we swing around and it's 2 games apiece in set number 2, and EFREN will have the break, making mental error. They're just getting into
Rack
it.
5, break ni EFREN.
EFREN Reyes is so wrapped up in it.
There's the 9. Look at this. He made the 9, but it won't count.
9 will not count. In this format, you cannot.
Pumasok ang 9 pero hindi counted. Isa yon sa rules sa format ng laban nila. Sayang yun.
Turn to Steve Tipton.
Well, he may play the combination and stay at the table. Now he played a bank shot on the 2 and it hung up. And a nice opportunity now for Mika. I don't know why he played that. I mean, Mika will have easy position on the 3 ball. Just make the 2. And a nice opportunity now for Mika.
And this is the great thing about this format is you can lose that first set. You still have the second set to get back into it. You do not get blown out just because you've lost the first set. And that's exactly what we're seeing here.
That's what's so unique about it. Nice and easy. Just come off. He does not want to be on the other side of the 7. He's perfect. And we may see all 3 balls go in the same pocket there. Draw it back a little bit, not much. They play the 8 in the same pocket, bring the cue ball over to the other side.
At this stage, every shot key. Leaves himself in good position and points to that pocket. And this for Mika Immonen would be for a 3-2 lead. Pocket cam says it's good. Mika Immonen breathes a sigh of relief after a big break by EFREN Reyes. Miss on the 2, and Mika takes it. A $50,000 winner.
Rack 6, break ni Immonen.
And he has been crushing this break, Alan.
Yes, he has. He hit those awfully hard. He's made the 3 ball on the break, and oh boy, this is sweet.
Big time.
Sweet. He made 2 balls on the break, right pocket, or the other corner pocket. Here it comes, perfect. Get to the rail and have an angle to get up, and well, I'll tell you, he has the win. And here, okay. So the 5 and 6 is going to tell the tale, Mitch.
He shook his head a little bit when he looked down at the 5 and 6.
And here it comes,
He
right
knows.
here. He's
Yep.
going to have to play the cue ball on the 2 rails like this. I believe he may draw the ball. Oh, and a great break for EFREN. Wow, a big break for EFREN. Oh boy,
Bigger
I'll
than
tell you
that
what,
right there.
a $50,000 break, Mitch, I'll tell you that. EFREN has life. I bet he shoots this lefty, Mitch. Oh, look at this.
Now this
notice.
is when you know it means something right now. And this time, he says, no, now did he call this?
I don't know, did he? I think
Buenas, nakatabla si EFREN. 3-3 ng score.
I think he did too. Wow. Wow. So instead of on the hill, Mika, yet,
Punta tayo sa Rack 8.
definitely has the
Isa na lang at panalo na si Immonen.
with the break.
Tingnan natin kung makakahabol pa si EFREN.
down to right here. Watch out for the cue ball. Look at here. He has to come with a shot, I think. The 3 ball comes over to the rail, and
Wow.
we have actually made 3 balls on the break. He made the 1, the 2, and the 8.
Well, we saw him come with one in the game previous.
Wow, he made it, but he didn't play position on the 3. Made a nice shot, but he didn't play any position. So now he's going to try to play a safe, bring the cue ball over maybe behind the 6, or just bring the 3 ball down table. This is very important. He'll take a
Takes his time out.
This could be the whole match right here.
Yeah, but you know what? We have alternated racks now for the last 5 racks. And I have no clue what's going to happen now.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Sometimes you get a feel for it, but right now I have no idea.
There's nothing wrong with that right there.
Yeah, I know.
The 5 ball, the 3 into the 5. Whatever he does, it's not going to be an easy shot.
How do you like
And
it?
he made a great
How do you
shot by
like it?
EFREN. There's a sign
How
of a
do you
champion,
like it?
Mitch, right there.
Man. And trust me, he is right back. Unbelievable format where you can have this kind of back and forth action.
Excellent shot. He has a nice layout here with the 6 ball. He just stopped the cue ball right there for the 7 ball on the side. Don't take any. Oh, he drew the ball back. Okay, he doesn't want to take any chances of not being there on the 7. So I think he's a little pumped up, I'll tell you the truth.
He is, but I'm just wondering, let's see if he calls it. The crowd's going to start yelling. There he goes. And there was no doubt about that one. And this is what we've been waiting for. All right.
Ang gandang rack para kay Efren. 4-4 ng score.
What comes down to when you've got the best in the world. 4-4, second set. If Efren wins this game, we have a sudden death tiebreaker. If Mika wins this game, he's got 50,000. World champions, former world champions, EFREN REYES in 99.
Rack 9, break ni Efren. Pag nanalo si Efren sa rack na ito, ay magkakaroon ng tiebreaker. Tignan natin ang diskarte nila dito.
There's another one.
Oh boy.
Look where the 3 is in the corner.
3 balls on the break, the 1 and the 2 ball, and the... Okay, he's elected to play the 5-7 combination. I believe he did anyway,
Well,
because
but he's not, he wanted
to play it. He made it. Look out for the cue ball, though. See the cue ball?
Right.
That's not, you know, he still isn't out yet. This is not easy.
Over them.
He made it look like a hanger, didn't he?
I'm telling you, there's some ice water in those veins.
He made it look like a hanger, Mitch, to tell you the truth.
6 and the 8 right down there.
And I'm not going to say anything yet, I'll tell you the truth, because I've seen too many things happen. Yet, you may see the cue ball travel a little bit here from the 9 ball. Uh-oh, watch out for the side pocket. Oh, he hit this too hard. This is too hard. Oh, this is too hard. Look at this. Ball as good as anybody living.
Okay, this is either for a tie and sudden death. Look at
He
this.
made it.
Look
What
at
a
this.
great shot.
Look at that.
Got action.
You had better believe they're on their feet. Timeouts in this one rack at the Challenge of Champions.
Nandito na tayo sa tiebreaker. Break ni Immonen.
Don't scratch.
Kung sino ang mananalo dito ay ang magkakampyon.
Just at the end.
Well,
Those balls are tied up though.
make a mistake. And he hit at the perfect speed to come out toward the center of the table. 7 balls away from $50,000. Okay, he does not want to be straight in on this, and he did get straight in, and that could be a problem. Be okay. And you have to be careful now. He has to be a little careful here because
Sure does.
he has to follow the cue ball. High English, follow through. And look at the 7 ball come into play. That's what I was talking about right there. That's exactly what I was talking about. It's just 7 ball getting in the way.
Unbelievable.
And now he's going to be forced. He has to watch out for the scratch. And look out. And, well, here it is. An opportunity now for EFREN to come to the table and win the Challenge of Champions. And wow.
That is what you want.
Yep. Table for the 6 ball.
How's that
Made
for
it,
a shot?
and
How
that
is
is-
that for a shot?
And here it is. And I'll tell you
How
what.
is that for a shot? After all this,
How was
3
that?
balls for 50 grand.
Unbelievable, I'll tell you. Well, the 50,000 does come into play, but you got to say that.
Absolutely, not even a question.
Low left-hand English on the cue ball.
And that is exactly what you want to see. And you better believe that EFREN REYES is pointing to the final 9 that is worth $50,000.
Grabing laban mga kaibigan. Pero sa huli, si Efren pa rin ang nagkampiyon at mag-uuwi siya ng $50,000.
See a man who last year, Francisco Bustamante, lost $50,000 in a sudden death tiebreaker to Fong Pang Chao. His countryman, EFREN REYES, will take it home. A disconsolate Mika Immonen, 4 balls away from that same check and cannot get it done. He will be back though.